All right, we're gonna do the daily challenge today. We're on a whopping 1 day streak for it, which was me yesterday trying to record the daily challenge and then realizing in round three that my mic wasn't connected. So we're gonna try again. I'm gonna play these. I'm gonna move for these. I'm gonna kind of play them like a no move player though, just because I suck at moving. But we'll look for information. Um, Okay, some soft hills to the west, pretty flat to the east. And where we are here, um, this is like Czechoslovakian to me. I don't remember if it's specific past this. I think there's some things with the colors of different signs that really help, but oh, here we go. Mez, do you think that's a big place? Snina on the 74, that seems better. You have blue road. Okay, you both have blue roads. Medzilla. I mean, the landscape gives me more Slovakia, like on this side, just because it's flat here, and to the west we have mountains. I guess to the southeast we do too. That's a little bit weird. What should I look for? I feel like Snina is probably the biggest city here. Maybe the roads are organized. Here's the 75. Look for the 74 though. 76. 70, 72. We're off to a poor start, guys. Maybe I should be looking for even bigger cities since I suck at moving. So there's just nowhere where you'd have mountains to the southeast here unless you're like maybe in this valley. But I feel like it's not really a valley, it's just yeah, northeast. That doesn't really work. Maybe some stuff over here. Here's Snina. That was 19 miles allegedly to the southeast. We also have this here, Medzilla. So I guess if we have a sign for Snina and Medzilla, maybe we're like near this intersection or something, is my guess. How does that work out with the topography? Mountains to the northeast are quite close on the map. That's a very soft little ridge. Southeast, there's nothing really to the southeast. Maybe like here. Is there anything to the northeast? Maybe like here. Oh, I was trying to click off of that. What did I even get? Why is my game bugged? I can't see my score. Okay, it's just showing me the round underneath me, so I can't even move to the next round. Oh, well, I would have liked to see what's okay. 4992. Oh, we have the gold-tipped Brazilian antenna, so somewhere down here. I guess I should look for area codes since I sort of memorized them. 69. I remember that one just because you got to remember that one. Rondonia. All the ones with like one state per area code, I love those. If you put me anywhere out here, I'm almost clueless. Okay, so 6-9. I guess looking around, it's very flat. Doesn't feel that Amazonian. I guess where is it mountainous? It's mountainous over here, right? So we're probably just not all the way over here. Oh yeah, do we have an east-west? We don't have an east-west grid, which is one of my favorite metas for getting this area in like a no-move rounds. So I guess we can just look for a city name, but if I had to guess, it would just be somewhere like along this highway where it's flat. And this is where it falls. But I don't really know. I feel like you just look at storefronts in Brazil, and then one of them magically will say the full address. But that's a bit of a, who knows, an uncertain strategy. Should I be looking at grids? Like, there's probably not that many. Like, in a no move round, I would just be scanning grids right now. South Jose, there's probably a million of those. Just because, like, okay, we're on a divided road. And we've got kind of a weird grid here. It feels like a decently sized city, like maybe at this zoom level. I could scan for stuff. This has a decent grid. That's not divided. The angle's not quite right. Let's check this one. Bad grid. No divided. Guess we could just be. That's got a bad angle. What else is there? Let's check this one. This feels better, but I'm still not convinced of the angle. Where were we at the start? Oops. I mean, that it doesn't feel horrible, like here, for example. But it doesn't really fit either. Maybe like these over here. We came out to like this road, I felt. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it was on the road that I clicked on before panicking and clicking off. And my shit is still bugged, which is not fun. New Geoguessr bug just dropped. We have no front plates. That is a license plate I'm very unfamiliar with. We also have really cool forest fire coverage, and it feels quite northern. So if we have no front plates and it feels northern, then I guess we're just in Canada. What is it? I know Sask and Alberta both get a lot of wildfires, and I know Sask doesn't have front plates. I don't remember. I think Alberta doesn't as well, but that might just be bad. Is this ever the city? That's probably just the company, right? Let's go out here. Oh, town of Kindersley. Oh, here it is. So we're on 5th Avenue and Main Street right now. Here's 10th. And it's kind of this angle. It was 5th Avenue West, I think. We have time to line this up. Oh, no. Where's 5th Avenue running? Northeast. Here's 6th. That not labeled. This is 7th. This is 5th. So I'd have to think, or 6th. This should be 5th then. Where's Main Street though? Is it this one out here? Okay, so we're right here then. Can I move? Great Plains College. Okay, so we're right here. And we came out this direction and then went northeast to it. Went northeast on 5th Ave to get out here. Yeah, we went northwest to 5th Ave. So I guess we're like somewhere there. Let's just check. We went out here and then we took a right and then we're at 5th and Main immediately. Oh, so were we actually here then? Yeah, I guess we were right there. Oh, down the road a little bit more. I hope that was a 5K. 150 meters, it should be fine. Okay, we have Japan. I really play this like a no move player because I don't know phone codes. But in terms of transformer knowledge, I feel pretty comfortable. It should be a Kyushu transformer. In Kyushu, you have one transformer, like two transformers mounted on either side of the bar, and then you just have a straight bar with three little like almost hat-looking insulators on the side. So, or somewhere here. I guess you just look for a blue sign in Japan. And that's the meta, right? I feel like they're pretty good about posting signs. Okay, yeah. Oita's big. It's here. Usuki here. Taketa here. Ume. Ume I don't see. Bunguno. 326 is what I guess we're coming up to the southeast. What's the 326? This is the 326. Does it change into the 502? Hold on. Ooh. Okay, we have a gas station on the corner. Okay, we kind of have this angle too, so we should be on the west side of town, like here somewhere, where my gas station's at. Here's a gas station. Do we have a little inn here? Perhaps. It is quite a big intersection too. Like this just looks like this intersection. Yeah, Ichiba Rotary. So let's see, we came southeast to this intersection, right? So we went here. Yeah, we went northeast and then took a right and then got out to the main intersection. What is this place? I think this is okay. Maybe we went a little bit farther actually. Maybe this is right here. We're at this store. Oh, oops. We went way farther than I realized. I guess this is where I just don't know how big a step is in moving. Okay. We got some kind of rounds. Okay, that was a 5K. We were close enough, barely. My pen pointing is a little bit bad right now, but it's okay. Should be Switzerland then. We have a pretty low cam and very beautiful architecture. Okay. Where should I go? I gotta get out of this this very walkable area that I'm totally not jealous of as an American. I'm trapped. I'm trapped forever. Not a bad place to be trapped in, but maybe not as fun in Geoguessr. I don't really know place names in... Ooh, nice. In Switzerland, so... let's see. Kind of coming out to an intersection here. Nothing on the bus. We have a lot of water to the south. So we're on a lake somewhere in Switzerland, basically. Doesn't feel like Zurich. What do we have? We had mountains to the north, though, right? Yeah, we had mountains to the north that spawn. Have some to the west. Slight mountains across the lake, which sort of runs in like a roughly western direction. Yeah, roughly western. We have mountains north here. Destroy. Okay, that doesn't really help. Run out of time a little bit here. The city looks alright because we do have mountains to the west as well. If I could find one of like, there's not that many towns that it could be based on the lake. I just wanted to see this sign. Yeah, I don't know how to find place names in this sort of vibe. Um, do we have mountains close to the north here? Pretty close. Maybe it's more like here. Well, here. Oh, I was trying to click over there. Just look how close the ridge is to the north right here. Like, I probably would have clicked like here or something. Oh well. 4989. That's pretty good. What did I get overall? I can't tell. Okay. 24978. That's a pretty good day for me. But to be fair, we got a lot of rounds that were very nice for no moving players, like the Sask one, Forest Fire, no front plate, Northern Vibe, Brazil. I knew the area code to be fair, but I don't think that was horrible anyway. I know my Japanese Transformer. The Switzerland was a bit of a mess. The Slovakia was a bit of a mess, but I don't really like moving in Europe anyway. But all right, yeah, I think I might start to do this more often. I want to get better at moving, but I don't want to play moving, and so I think that doing the daily challenge is probably the best way for that. And yeah, other than that, I'm working on a Paraguay doc. I play that country way too much, and it's become sort of my special interest. And I have like a 50-page doc written up that I'm just trying to iron out, sort of for my own knowledge too, because I want to push up into like the top, at least top 5. I'm very close, but maybe a little farther too. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully that wasn't too painful to watch for anyone who's a good moving player. And yeah, maybe see you tomorrow.